Welcome back, everyone. I'm excited about bringing on my next guest. She's phenomenal. You got to listen up, okay? I have with me Sherilyn Berry, and you are the owner of Two Share Boutique. You've got so much that you do. First of all, I want you to say thank you for being here. I know you've had some good work being done and stuff like that, so you've had a lot going on. I want you to tell them a little bit about your store, your foundation, and everything that you do. I'm going to turn that a little lower.
Okay, so basically I started real estate. Last Thursday, I celebrated 50 years in the industry.
Oh, my God. Thank you for that. You're a hard worker.
I started in the mortgage business, and in 1994, I got a real estate license. In 98, I got my broker's license, and in 2000, I became a self-employed broker. And so for the last 23 years, I've done my own thing. So that expanded out to the Two Share Foundation when we realized that the cities were not budgeting for canines, although the canines had needs. The handlers were basically paying for their own dogs that the city owned. So we decided we would start helping canine units. So we started with Two Share Foundation in August of 2012. So we've been doing it for 11 years.
It's pretty awesome.
And we started a store at that point in time to get some notoriety for the foundation. And so for 11 years we've been doing the store. We've moved from the Weimar building to the red brick to the green and white to the old apple tree. And then in the middle of COVID, July of 2020, we opened up the new Two Share Foundation at 5805 West Glendale. And in February, our landlord said, you know, the people next door are moving out. Do you want to expand?
Of course.
So we doubled our store space. And by doubling our store space, we were able to add a community room that is 40 feet by 30 feet. So that's a good-sized store community room. We have dog training. We have firearm training. We have pop-up events, we have all sorts of things. And so when most people are closing down brick and mortars, we expand it. So now we're at 6,500 square feet.
It's awesome.
And so, you know, it just keeps going and going. And so I'm here because on July 8th, it's Christmas in July.
Yay, Christmas in July, July 8th, and it is in Glendale. Your new address is 5807 West Glendale, and it is going to be Christmas in July, July 8th from 10 to 4. Tell everybody, what are you going to be doing?
So because this will be the first event in our big new community room, we're going to have 14 pop-up vendors that are not our regular 62 vendors that are in the store on a regular basis. We are going to have a wine tasting event, and we will also have our Motorcycle Monkey coffee brewed. And Carol loves our
Motorcycle Monkey coffee is phenomenal. You're going to love it. Go ahead.
And then we are also going to have 28-week-old puppies that are looking for their new forever home. And that's the newest foundation that I'm a part of, and it's called Got Your Six Canine Rescue. And it's based on Got Your Six is I've got your back. And so we are working with working dogs that need to find homes. This organization also works with training Border Patrol dogs. So there's a lot going on with them. And in my spare time, I make crafts to put in the store.
Right. Then you have how many different things? Tell them what you got in the store.
Okay, well, there's
besides the monkey coffee.
Yeah, there's 62 different vendors in the store. We have retro, we have antique, we have handmade, we have imported, we have Aztec Mexican, which is a new one. We have
don't forget about the towels.
We have crochet top towels.
Everybody loves them.
And we got a good supply of them. There's over 200 to pick from on the wall. And we just, you know,
A wall of towels.
A wall of towels.
And on July 8th, they're having Christmas in July, and that is going to be in Glendale. Their new location is at 5807 West Glendale. And believe me, when you go there, first of all, it's so much fun because there's all sorts of things that people have made, and they've got like 68, you said 68? 62 vendors. But for this particular July 8th, you've got 14 extra that are coming as well of all sorts of things. There's going to be a wine tasting. You said a wine tasting. And also the puppies. There's going to be, what kind of puppies?
They're a little bit of everything.
So I don't care. They're going to be fun. They're 8 weeks.
And every puppy that leaves will have a Christmas bandana, handmade by. We'll have Christmas bandanas to wrap around their necks. They go home with their shots and a microchip.
So we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win $50 shopping spree. This is the way you save it, okay?
Yep.
That's the $50. You call in here, you get that $50 gift certificate from her through me. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You get to spend the $50 at the store. It could be during the Christmas, or go up there now. They'd love to have you right now. Christmas in July is happening on July 8th, and that's going to be from 10 to 4. They have so many fun things. I have a picture of your store that's on the website, and there is just so much that you offer, and people love. You go in there, you're shopping, you're walking around. There's so many things. You find one thing, you can't wait the next thing that you find.
Right. It's all about looking. We have 3 actual antique dealers in there. We have a lot of retro, vintage. We have the old Pyrex that is hard to find. We have that. We have Precious Moments. We have Yard Rose, which are another really hard to find thing. We have a newer vendor who has antique clothing. And when I say antique clothing, it's the velvet bead jackets and the old
those
bonnets that go with it, and those are just absolutely adorable.
Oh, how fantastic is that? Now, we've got our lines open here. You want to go and up there and you want to have $50? You call in here. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Christmas in July. You've been doing this like how many years now?
11.
Oh, 11, because I've only known you for the last few years. We've been doing this, and this is so much fun for people. Christmas in July, there's so much to buy, so much to look at, and to have fun with. The towels. Everybody loves the towels, and the Motorcycle Monkey coffee. Please, if you get it, get me one bag. I could use a new bag.
Yeah, she's out of drunk coffee.
Yeah, what was that one? That was the drunken.
Drunk.
The monkey. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Motorcycle Monkey drunk.
The drunken coffee.
And the drunk is caramel, vanilla, and whiskey mix.
It's whiskey in there, and you know what? It tastes delicioso. It is fantastic. I want to tell them a little bit about that. The canines, and that what you do is there's for the vests for the dogs. The protection for the dogs is really what this is all about. Let's talk about that.
When the officers get a call that they have to deploy a canine, the dogs go out in their fur. And Glendale lost one on June 20th of 2013. They lost a canine who was just 2 years old. He went out on his first call, and he did his job. He protected his handler, but he was shot and killed. He followed a suspect under a trampoline. The suspect presented a firearm, shot at the handler. The canine jumped between the handler and the gun and took the bullet for his handler. So we do everything in the store in honor of Ronan, who lost his life on his very first takedown. And so it's very important to us to make sure that our babies don't go out in the Glendale Police Department in
Our
their
fur babies. I'm just going to make that kind of, the fur babies. Go ahead.
That they go out with
a ballistic vest to protect them from the bad guys. And the way everything's going right now, they are needed more so than ever
before. Absolutely. You want to protect these guys. They do their jobs so
and they're so
well.
sweet. They may look vicious when they take a suspect down, but they are just, we have one that has a foot fetish. He'll just lick your toes forever. We have one that loves to give kisses. So they are actually pets when they're not working. When they're working, they are on the job.
And they deserve to be protected, and that
Correct.
is what it's all about. It's amazing that they don't, but that's because of the money. So they need your help. And
Yep.
this is a great way for you to do it by going to shop there at the store, because some of the proceeds go towards that. And Christmas in July, how fun is that? It's going to be on July 8th from 10 to 4. Their new location, they just expanded. They made even more for you to look at and for you to enjoy. That's 5807 West Glendale. And of course, you can call in here. I'm going to let everyone keep on calling now for the next 5 minutes, that you get a $50 gift certificate to use towards your purchase. The number to call here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. They have vendors galore. They're having the wine tasting. They're going to have the puppies, the little puppies. 20 of them are going to be up for adoption. And there's going to be so much, and they're all about helping our canine units that are going out there unprotected, and they need your help to protect them. Again, call in here, get entered in to win that $50. Our number here is 602-277-5369. It's going to be Christmas in July 8th from 10 to 4.
Thank you, Carol.